Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Houston Astros and the Cincinnati Reds. The Stros have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Trevor Bauer gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can.
Full 4, take your base. Out, out, take out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
Batting
and
third.
standing in is the
first
on-base
baseman.
machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
Votto.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gehrig looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
That's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Digging in now, Lou Gehrig, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Number 4.
Yeah, man, what a year this guy's having. Hey, D-Row, this guy has more RBIs than anybody in the league.
He's having a monster season, Dan, and I can't help but fall in love with guys who just have that ability to drive in the big run. I can name you every guy on every team I played that had that knack for coming through in a big spot.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late, winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. Day off
Leading
for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Tucker Barnhart.
The 1-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gehrig ranging back at the track. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
His last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now at the plate, Lou
The batter,
Gehrig. He'll look to
number
bounce
4.
back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Kaline leads off first with 1 away. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Ready now, number 17 comes into
Leading
this
off
at
for
bat
the
0
Reds,
for 1 in the ball game.
the second baseman, number 17.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gehrig ranging back, still going back. See you later, over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
There's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Next to hit will be the pitcher.
Now batting, the pitcher.
He's 0 for 1 after
Trevor
grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gehrig moving forward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. One away for the Astros here in the 6th.
Number
and
4.
in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there.
Hold up, right here on the bag.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now batting, Ty Cobb. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Reds lead this one 3-1. Ready once again, Eugenio
third baseman,
Suarez.
number
0 for
7.
2 from him so far in this one.
Eugenio Suarez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Reds have opened up a 4-1 lead. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Yeah, Matty V. How about D-Roll? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it.
Standing
Now
in,
batting,
Lou Gehrig.
number 4.
He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but
Now
that doesn't help you win ball
number
games.
0.
Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Liner towards second.
Stand up, right here, right here.
Bring it down, base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, D-Roll, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Number 0.
The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Up next
Brooks
to the
Robinson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up
Brooks
with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the 3-2 pitch.
He's up right here, right here.
Right
You're here.
side. Galvis on the first, a double play, but meanwhile the run is in that'll tie the ball game.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping into the box, Lou Gehrig. 1 in,
number
1
4.
out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one at strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here it comes on 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Now in the box, Rogers
Now
Hornsby. It was a single for
0.
him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Big spot here. First and second.
Now
2 men gone. And here comes
0.
the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Go hard, just go hard, go hard, go hard.
Galvis is there, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Astros 5 and the Reds 4.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Houston Astros came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Hal Newhouser wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Raleigh Fingers records the save, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the Cincinnati Reds. The Astros look for their 7th straight victory next. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start.
That's ball 4.
So striding in, Lou Gehrig coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League.
4.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
A 100% agreed, D-Row. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
0-1 the count.
0-1
And
the
guys,
count.
as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he fouls this one off. Fox at second. K-Line is over at first with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. You look at the numbers, and the thing that really stands out to me is his batting average. It's under the Mendoza line. You just wouldn't think a guy would struggle that much, but it's just been an uphill battle for him all season long. I know he's been really frustrated by...
And that brings up Scott Schebler.
Batting
and you can
6.
see his home road
The center
splits
fielder,
there. He has not
Scott
fared very well in front of the home
Schebler.
crowd, oddly enough. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gehrig has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So stepping in, Lou Gehrig. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig.
The
It was
batter,
an RBI sac
number
fly
4.
for him last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A pause and the 0-2. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you
Now
just know
batting,
you're locked in.
number 0.
They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Hit softly
On the bag,
third.
right here, on the
Right
bag.
to him. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping up to the plate,
Now
Lou
batting,
Gehrig, as he's
number
got a
4.
chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Astros will move out in front here 3-2.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair. Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Houston Astros with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Lefty Grove wins his team-leading 10th game of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Raleigh Fingers earns the save out of the bullpen, his league-leading 30th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003, Great American Ballpark. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Houston Astros and the Cincinnati Reds. The Stros look to end this 3-game interleague series with a sweep next. Sonny Gray will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
In now, Lou Gehrig, a real threat with the bat, of
Batting
course,
fourth,
as he currently
the
leads
right
the
fielder,
American League in home
number
runs.
4.
Hey, D-Roll, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. And actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
Number 17 trying to get there. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Roll, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
2-2.
2-2.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 1 and the Reds nothing. Babe Ruth, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes.
Batting 6.
We'll see how he does in this
The
one.
center fielder.
In now
Scott.
for the Reds, Scott Schebler. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gehrig is there. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat,
The batter,
Lou Gehrig.
number
0 for
4.
1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Coming to the plate now, Rogers Hornsby.
Now
0
batting,
for 1 for him
number
here in this
0.
one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schebler is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Astros on top, 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Joey
The
Votto.
first baseman,
He drew a
number
walk his
19.
first time up.
Joey
Senzel, base runner at first with
Votto.
1 out. Votto puts a good swing on it, and this one's carrying well to right. And that one is gone. Joey Votto, a 2-run shot. Number 17 lead. It's 3-2.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Into the box now.
Leading off for the
Gehrig.
Astros,
He'll swing it from
the
the
right
left
fielder,
side right here.
number
And this
4.
is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. High in the air, deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Schebler racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie
High and deep
Galvis.
to straightaway right. Gehrig going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Striding in once again,
Now batting,
Lou Gehrig.
number
He's hitless
4.
in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Down and away, ball 1.
The count 1-1.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Check your outfielders now.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked in
Now
that batter's
batting,
box right there, he's
number
thinking this
0.
very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2?
Out.
To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Astros are down quietly. They trail 3-2.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Reds led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sonny Gray earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Babe Ruth takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.